and welcome to Sterling Report. The Sterling Heights Fire Department welcomed families to visit a fire station on October 4th as part of the annual Fire Department Open House. As part of Fire Prevention Week, each year the Fire Department opens its doors to the public to inform them about fire safety in the home and to give them an up-close look at the many tools the Fire Department uses during emergencies.
Well, this is our annual open house we have every first Sunday in October. It goes along with Fire Prevention Week. We like to open up one of our fire stations to our residents to show them all the equipment we have, all the training we go through, and just have a nice day of cider and donuts and getting to meet all of our residents and showing them. We also have the fire safety aspect as an important point, to show to them. And we've got a smokehouse for the kids to learn how to stop, drop, and roll, learn the importance of smoke detectors. So it's just an all-around good event to have the residents come out and enjoy and learn about their fire department and what their firefighters do.
Also enjoying the event were several members of City Council and their families.
We do it every year for the community to showcase what a great fire department we have and get families and get kids involved and let them know what the firefighters are doing to keep them safe. And maybe a couple of these kids will grow up to be firefighters here in Sterling Heights themselves.
Trying to make people aware that it's important to check your smoke alarms, make sure that they're functioning properly, and to teach the children what to do in the event that there is a fire in their home or they're exposed to a fire, to know when to stop, drop, roll, and just be fire conscious. So this way, the community has the opportunity to come into the station, see some of the equipment that our firefighters use, and get to know them and some of their experiences, and just a good day for communication and building friendships.
No, not yet.
What a wonderful opportunity for the residents to get a look at the inner workings of the fire department. And they let you go through the whole fire department. They even let the kids use a slide coming down to see how the firemen do it when they get their calls. But it's a nice family event. It's festive. Free donuts, free cider. This is I think it's probably about my 10th or 12th one I've been to. And it just seems like it's a good, enjoyable time for the whole family.
Oh my gosh.
Today gives us the opportunity to show our residents exactly what our firefighters do, day in and day out. It also gives us the opportunity to recognize both citizens and firefighters that have gone above and beyond the call of duty to help a fellow person in need. And today's a great day.
It certainly gives the residents an opportunity to learn what the fire department is all about, the services they provide other than just, putting out a fire, and which is very important, but the other parts of their job, extrication when somebody is in a car accident and they need to be cut out, the smokehouse to teach children how to react if they're in a fire. So I think that's part of it. It's the biggest part is education, and it certainly is an opportunity for the community to come together.
We call it like pit crew CPR.
Throughout the year, many acts of courage are performed in the community by sworn personnel and by civilians alike. With that in mind, the fire department holds an awards ceremony at the event to recognize just a few of these exceptional acts.
Took the guy out of the car, laid him on the ground, and immediately started CPR until the fire department could arrive and continue that effort. And it was because of this.
After the awards ceremony, a crowd gathered to see an extrication demonstration performed by the Sterling Heights Fire Department, giving residents an up-close look at the work the fire department does at the scene of an accident. Chief Martin used the extrication demonstration as a teaching tool to remind motorists never to text while driving. And moving on, Dodge Park recently played host to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital's Walk Run to End Childhood Cancer. Over 1,000 participants took part in the timed event. Men, women, and children of all ages took part in the 5K with one objective in mind: to end childhood cancer.
All right, you're the winner today, but what really brought you out here?
It's really, I actually work for Target. I'm really passionate about just volunteering in the community. My niece knew somebody that had childhood cancer, just knowing the facts and just knowing that we can go out here and have a good time and still raise money for a great cause.
I'm here with my friend Ella, and her parents and her sister and their cousins, and we just decided to go and support St. Jude because my friend Della's cousin, they helped her at St. Jude. Sadly, she died, but they got 9 more months out of her.
An event of this magnitude couldn't occur without these sponsors and the support from the community. Maren Watson was excited to see such support from Metro Detroit.
It's so heartwarming, you know. We always tell people it makes getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and, you know, setting everything up and getting everything ready, it makes it all worth it. To know that Metro Detroit comes out in droves like this is really, it's why we do what we do.
Watson further explains why supporting St. Jude's Children's Hospital is so important.
It's so important because literally a lot of these patient families that we hear from, they're coming to St. Jude because their local hospital has told them, we're sorry, there's nothing that we can do for you. And to hear that as a parent, I just couldn't imagine. So St. Jude is in existence because these local patient families and patients' families across the country are hearing those same words. We can't help you. So without St. Jude, these patient families would have no hope. And that's what we're here for, and that's what St. Jude is here for.
When a family needs to use St. Jude's, they never receive a bill for treatment, travel, food, or housing. It costs $2 million a day to operate St. Jude's, who relies on donations to cover 75% of their operating expense. Meaning walks like the one in Dodge Park truly are important to the 7,800 children that count on St. Jude's each year. Another walk took place this month, as October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. With that in mind, Turning Point hosted Tara's Walk. Tara's Walk is a 5K that was started by the late Tara Grant's family to honor Tara and raise funds for women in emergency situations caused by domestic violence.
Well, I mean, again, it's all about awareness. A lot of the people here that are here today are people that have a relative, a friend, a family, somebody that they know that was affected by domestic violence. So there's a lot of people here who are here for that reason. But again, it's all about the awareness. Domestic violence is one of those things that's kind of in the closet and people don't want to talk about it, and it's underreported. And it's a lot of it's education. We need to get the word out there that, you know, it happens, and that you have resources and people who can help you. You just need to make that phone call our crisis line. There's somebody there that will guide you and get you the help that you need.
Over 300 men and women showed up on this brisk October Saturday to show their support for Turning Point and helping women and children who are victims of domestic violence.
You know, if you think about it, what they do for women and children in particular. I know there's some men that kind of are in that arena as well, but for women and children that really are caught up in situations that are very difficult for many of us to really understand unless we've gone through something like that. They're a great support group, great support organization, the one that rallies law enforcement to really do something about it within the community as well.
A second fundraiser for Turning Point this month will be Stepping Out with the Stars at Villa Penna. For more information, contact 586-553-4076. The Chamber of Commerce hosted their annual Fall Grub Crawl with participants visiting 8 restaurants on the Hall Road corridor. Those participating rode on shuttle buses to each of the 8 stops, including 3 of them in Sterling Heights. Uno's Pizzeria, BD's Mongolian Grill, and Dooley's all had appetizers and entrees for the festive crowd. Sterling Heights Chamber of Commerce President Wayne Umke explains why this is a great event.
A couple of reasons. One is we like to showcase our member businesses in our community, and we're always looking to fundraise, so we try to make a few bucks for the chamber too. But the real goal is to get people to learn about some of our local venues that they may have not been to, and experience that. And on a beautiful day like this, it's hard not to do.
The participating restaurants look forward to this event as it brings in customers who haven't experienced their cuisine or haven't visited in a while.
Yeah, this is probably our 6th or 7th time doing it. It's good exposure for us. We get new customers coming through. They've never seen us. We're sort of on one end of Sterling Heights, so some people don't know we're here. and we're just excited to help the Chamber as well as help ourselves.
Well, we really like to integrate ourselves in the community and be a part of the community and be really welcome and give newcomers the chance to come in and taste our food and be a part of the whole Grub Crawl experience with Julie's.
We are always an active part of the community, and we love the Chamber of Commerce. They're very good to us, and we will do whatever we can to get back.
The Grub Crawl occurs twice a year with a springtime event that focuses on restaurants east of Shaner and the fall event taking place west of it. Participants make this event a must on their social calendar.
Oh, it's a fabulous event because you get to meet so many great members of the Sterling Heights Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador and a sponsor. The people here are great. The program is set up well. We get to meet different venues and just have a great time.
Sticking with a restaurant theme, the Sterling Heights Regional Chamber of Commerce and Industry also recently welcomed a new Asian bistro to the community. Cheng's Asian Bistro held a ribbon cutting on October 2nd. Calling Sterling Heights home for the past 5 years, Cheng felt there was a gap in Asian food options in the northeast section of the city, which is why he and co-owner Ping decided to open a restaurant on the northwest corner of Hayes and 19.
We offer typical Chinese American food as well as some Cantonese style food. We also have a couple of Thai dishes. So I think we are a much better restaurant, and we offer we have a lot more to offer than other Chinese restaurants in the area.
Cheng's Asian Bistro offers dine-in, takeout, and delivery.
Yeah, we also cater. The restaurant have a 90 people capacity. So so far we have a lot of parties who came in with 20 to 30 people. So we can handle up to 90 people.
President of the Sterling Heights Chamber, Wayne Umke, was at the ribbon cutting and was happy to see the new addition in the plaza.
You know, the more restaurants that come into the city, as with any other business, it just increases the diversity and the opportunity for dining experiences. You know, and just yesterday morning we were here for Rosetta's International Market 2 doors down. So this little corner in 19 and Hayes is booming again. It's reborn, so it's great to have them here.
Thank you. And welcome to Sterling Heights.
Working side by side to grow a successful business, Cheng and Ping hope to one day open a second restaurant. That one they plan on calling Ping's. And moving on, with Halloween right around the corner, Sterling Heights Parks and Recreation Department is once again planning on hosting Halloween Frights. Spooky festivities will get underway a week early in Sterling Heights as Dodge Park fills with little ghosts and goblins. Live music, a straw maze, and hay rides will all be available from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on October 24th. Take your new Halloween costume out for a practice run and have a great time out in front of the Dodge Park band shell. The first 400 participants will receive a free pumpkin. Don't miss this fun family event. And that's going to wrap up this edition of Sterling Report. Till next time, take care.